Hi, friends. Several of you made comments in Google Classroom about boss and was that boss? And here we go. Let's get at it. The next chapter is called Alive, which I felt like was already giving us, a foreshadowing, a hinting of what was to come. Thunder claps, shutters fly, windows rattle, water rushes, dogs whimper, cats howl, people yell, and all I can hear is my sister's voice. Wow, that's a very short chapter. I just had that picture from yesterday. But boy, is that powerful. All of this chaos with the thunder and the wind, the rattling and the wind, but all he can hear is her voice, which is a completely different feeling than the chaos of the storm. Next chapter, catching up. We lick each other, sniff, yelp, circle, wrestle. Neither of us was ever the touchy-feely sort, but sometimes you gotta let it all out. Wow, says Cowboy watching us. You'd think they knew each other. They do. Tough. Boss isn't anything like I remember. She's scrawny and flea-covered. Her left ear has a big notch in it. Her fur is dull, her body is scarred, her tail cut short. I'm afraid to ask how that happened. She's clearly had it tough, really tough. I thought I heard your bark, I say, but then it stopped. Figured I was crazy. I was napping. In this chaos, I ask? I can sleep anywhere. It's a gift. Boss nibbles on a toenail. Funny thing is, I was having a dream about you. I must have caught a whiff of you in my sleep. Wow, that's pretty cool. I can't stop staring. Boss, here with me? What? She asks when she catches me. Oh, what? She asks when she catches me looking at her. I was just wondering, I say, about your life. Do you have, anybody? You mean like humans? Nope. She gives a little flick of her stubby tail. Never have, never will. You've been on your own this whole time? I flash on my cushy bed, my lovely food bowl, the way everyone knows just how I like my ear scratches. Yep. How'd you end up here? I was out scrounging for food, just had another litter, and I was tired off my game. Animal control got me. She had just had another litter, so that the female dogs can have puppies, so a litter is a bunch of puppies. She licks a nasty cut on her front paw. Wait, my ears prick up. So you have puppies? That would make me an uncle, a dog uncle, on top of being an honorary elephant uncle. Had the last batch 7, maybe 8 weeks ago? She scratches at a flea. Last batch? I repeat. You mean you've had others? Yep. What happened to them? I don't know. It's not like they come for the holidays, Bob. Boss lies down on the old towel lining our cage. Or should I call you Rowdy? She considers. Nope. No, I like the sound of Bob. Me too. Anyway, Boss says. Mostly they're dead, I'd guess. You never know, though. Maybe a few got rescued? Well, listen to the way she talks about her babies. They're mostly all dead. She's so matter of fact, so resigned. This last litter, well, I thought I was onto something. I found this little car. You know those ones that look like a big old bug? Abandoned right down by the creek near that bridge. Easy access through a hole in the floorboard. Blanket in the back seat. She pauses. All the amenities. How many puppies? I asked. 3, but only one survived, a male. The other 2 were pretty sickly and, well, something crashes into the front office. Sounds like a window has broken. Wow, how many of you forgot about the big, huge storm? I did. Because I was so involved in hearing about Boss's life, I forgot about the chaos going on in the story, which that's what books do to me. I forget about sometimes the crazy world or COVID-19 or whatever else is going on in our world because I'm stuck in that book. Author's purpose to entertain boys and girls. Takes your mind off of things. Books are a beautiful thing. Something crashes into the front office. Sounds like a window has broken. We gotta get out of here, an orange-striped cow howls. He throws himself against the front of his cage, then pokes out his paw, grabbing for the latch. I'm too young to die. When they caught me, Boss continues, ignoring the cat. I barked for the puppy to sit tight. Wait, told him I'd be right back, she sighs. Nice. Last thing he'll ever hear was a lie. What's his name? The puppy. She looks at me as if I'd asked her if she's ever been to the moon. I don't name them, Bob. It just makes it harder. Below us, the water slowly rising, filling the empty lower cages. We watch the humans rush back and forth, carrying buckets as if they can stem the tide. There's nothing to do, nothing to say, and nowhere to go. Not right. I stare at my sister and I try to imagine all the pain she's endured. And here I thought I'd gotten the raw deal. To lose your pups, to wander alone, to struggle for every drop of water and every crumb of food. I mean, I experienced a little of that, but Ivan and Stella kept me going, and then Julia and her family. Why me? What's so special about me? Is it really that I'm more resilient? That I've made my own luck? Am I somehow better than Boss? More deserving? It's not right, I blurt. Not right. You should have had it worse than me. Well, if you want to talk about not right, you and I both had it a whole lot better than our siblings, Boss says. I will never forgive those people for what they did to us, I say through clenched jaws. Oh, I will never forgive those people for what they did to us, I say through clenched jaws. Really? Boss seems surprised. If I held on to that much anger, I'd never get out of bed in the morning. Not that I've ever had a real bed. She sniffs at the towel beneath her feet. This towel is kind of nice, actually. I look at her in disbelief. You're one of those types? Those dogs must forgive no matter what types? She almost looks amused. Well, it is kind of our thing, right? And those of you who have dogs, I'm sure you can relate. Dogs are very forgiving. They don't hold grudges. They love their humans faithfully and wholeheartedly. When someone does something hurtful, they have to admit it, I say. Then they have to be punished for it. And maybe then, if they apologize and change, maybe then they get forgiven. All I know is I've done lots of bad stuff in my life, Bob. I've had to forgive myself plenty, just, to get through the day. Boss gazes at me with her wise, weary eyes. And I figure if I'm going to forgive myself, I'd better be ready to cut everyone else some slack, too. I think I'm going to stop there, friends. I usually do a little more, but the next chapter is called Evacuate Now, and I feel like we're just about to kind of take a turn. We just kind of got caught up with Boss, so it actually seems like a good place to stop, even though I usually read for about 10 minutes and it's only 7 minutes in. So we will be up to page 257 tomorrow when we begin, and this book goes to, I forget, you guys probably remember, 335. So we have about 80 pages left. Wow, Boss has had it tough, but pretty happy that she's reunited with Bob and meeting this new character now, or being reunited with this character we've heard about. It makes me make so many predictions as to what life will be like for Bob and Boss. Will they remain together? Did anybody predict that Boss will go home with Julia and George and Bob? I don't know. Will we ever see Julia and George again? Good readers ask questions, and often those questions are answered as we continue to read. Not always. But I'm so interested in learning more about Boss and her life apart from Bob, and if by chance their lives may stay connected. Till next time, friends.